Oh, hey there! Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, one and all. Welcome back to the New Galaxy Gamers channel, and welcome back to our farm from scratch. I hope you are doing well, having a safe, wonderful, and successful week this week. If you're new to the channel, welcome aboard. If you're a returning member, welcome back to you as well. Great to have you all here, hanging out with me, having fun, joining the conversation in the Discord server and in the comments section. If you're new to as usual, all usual disclaimers are in the description of the video. Whether you are new or old, they are there for important information for you. And just as a public service announcement, I have been asked before if people have been banned from the channel. If you can comment in the channel and ask me that in the channel comment section of a video, then no, you have not been banned. I do not ban people from my channel unless you have specifically violated channel rules or a platform rule or something like that. So, no. Now, if you do violate a rule or something, I'll usually will give you a warning and give you a chance to correct the mistake before I ban you. So, have no fear. If you can comment and all that, then you've not been banned. Alright, so as you can probably guess, I just finished off camera the tedding. Cut the grass and did all the tedding, and now I'm baling it up. I did sell 3 bales, so that's why you see us at over $5,000. Which technically means we can buy our chainsaw, which probably should just do that right now so that it's in our handy dandy thingamabob here. But let's check our used first. Ooh, $34,000 for that tractor. How much? Alright, we gotta see if we can get that tractor. I did not see that. Alright, so let's go over here. Because we might be able to do it if I can. Forestry. Forestry. I'm actually surprised they don't put forestry over the chainsaws here. Huh. This does not really matter. Oh, it's only 1,000. Okay. All right. Well, we got a chainsaw, so we don't have to worry about that. Let's see if we can't get to that $34,000. Now that we have a chainsaw, we can. So I'm not gonna worry necessarily about that. Grab these bales. You know what? I'll just put it right on here and then. We'll do it this way. We'll make ourselves a load of bales, and then we'll take the bales up, and we shall do it that way. So anyway, I hope you're all doing well. I've had a good week so far, and I hope you guys are too. Got some more information on when my cousin and his wife are coming over to visit from Europe for our family's reunion in August. I can't wait for that. I cannot give you guys details technically because reasons, but yeah, I'm excited. Okay, program these. Yes, that'll work. So yeah, I am doing good. That, like I said, I'm really excited that they're going to be coming to visit in August. And one thing, when you're adopted like I was when I was a kid, you find that you meet your biological family, and then you discover, or at least in my case, I don't know if this happens with every family, but you know, everybody that's been adopted as a kid, but the heck physics? What the heck is this? Uh-oh. Well, I never had that happen with a cart. Yeah, there we go. Never had that happen. Not with a cart, anyway. Nah, we got it fixed. That's no big deal. All right, we'll leave that right there. So yeah, I am looking forward to that, and looking forward to seeing them. But yeah, when you're adopted as a kid and you come back and you, as an adult, you start reuniting with your biological family, and you, at least with mine, I've discovered it's a very big family, and I'm still meeting people I didn't know that I was related to. So, but I'm enjoying it. So what we'll do is we'll get ourselves a full load of bales. And we'll take that up to the selling point. We'll do that. I do not know why Giants decided to have a go at me there, but it's all right. So as I said, I know I told you I'd have it all baled and sold off, or at least all the bales up to the selling point. But it took me a while, a little longer than I thought it would, to finish cutting it all up and getting it tedded. Thought I saw a bale pop out there. Oh, I did. Okay. I thought I saw a bale. I was going to say, I thought I saw a bale pop out. Once I'm done recording today, I got a bunch of work to get done. Seems like my day is never done. But, hey, it is what it is, right? Usually when I'm writing software and whatnot, I usually like to put on, documentaries, podcasts, basically stuff relating to ancient history. I do enjoy ancient history, and so I'll put that on. I end up learning something in the process. And if I have a client that asks me, oh, well, what did you learn while you're writing your code for me? And I'll be like, oh, well, I learned this. This is something new that I didn't know about. And honestly, I've actually had that happen a couple of times where I thought I had known something about a civilization that I didn't know, and then I find out I learn about something new that I didn't actually know about, and that's the beauty of history. Yes, there are those that like to rewrite it to fit their needs and their narratives, and that's wrong, by the way, if you don't have the facts on your side. But when you're studying facts, those facts can be improved on as you find out more information, and so in that way history can improve and be better too. Okay, almost got 12. But no, one cart of bales alone is not going to buy us that tractor. We still have to pay off the $1,000 for the chainsaw, which this cartload of bales will do that. So our chainsaw will be paid for. So I remember when my dad was clearing fields and whatnot and clearing forestry, he had to go and buy a chainsaw. Back in the day, the chainsaws didn't cost as much as they do now. And it's amazing to see how high prices have gotten over the years. Like I went to the store the other day, and where I live, there's only one grocery store, and it's associated with the Surefine brand. And I bought 6 sandwich wedges. What else did I buy? A couple of coffee creamers, some coffee, and I think that was about it. Well, anyway, which should have cost me like $30, ended up costing me $60 because they were overpriced. And the funny part is I think they know they're overpriced and they just don't care. But I guess that's one of the prices you pay for living in a town with only one grocery store. And the reason why they do it is they think they can get away with it. But eventually, even that doesn't work so well. Alright, so we've got a load of 12 so far. So, I mean, one thing I would probably tell people if you're going to get into the grocery store business or something like that is be careful that you're not overpricing. As customers do not like that. And some of it is it's that they're overpricing because of the corporations. Corporations get too big, their costs get too high, so they pass it on to who? They pass it on to the customer. A lot of people think that we don't. Oh, if I buy oh, so that's what that mod does. Okay. Interesting. A lot of people don't realize is that the reason why prices often are as high as they are and you put aside the costs of regulation, fuel, taxes, and stuff like that. The other reason is because when corporations, the bigger a corporation becomes, the more costs it has to, the more expenses it has, and the higher those expenses are. Well, what they do to recoup some of that money is they pass that on to you, the customer. Kind of like tariffs. They pass those tariffs on to you, the customer. And a lot of people think that that's not what happens, but it is. And I can tell you that firsthand. I run companies. So, and I can tell you that that's what happens. When you buy stuff at the store, like when you go and buy food at the store, you're paying for that food, yes, but but by paying for that item at the store, like say you go and buy a bottle of Coca-Cola. Well, you just you pay $1.95 for that, or whatever the price of it will be at the time. Well, congratulations, you just helped Coca-Cola Inc., or incorporate the corporation of Coca-Cola, you just helped them pay their expenses. That's how that works. And you're also helping to pay the store's expenses too. So in the end, you're really not paying for the product as much as you are helping to pay toward the expenses incurred to make that product. And a lot of people don't seem to realize that. There we go. Oopsie doodle. So, anyway. We almost have our load of 18. We usually put 20 on here. There's 18. Just like when I bought Farming Simulator 25, I paid Giants, helped pay Giants costs for developing Farming Simulator, which I didn't mind. I'm going to try to get us... Yeah, I'm going to try to get 6 more bales on there, guys. We know we can get 20. Much as I love these hand tools, it'll be much easier once we have the equipment that we need and a tractor. Now that we have a chainsaw, I think we can get there pretty quick, so. Alright, let's take this bale in. Let's just go ahead and take this load. We'll take this load up and we'll get this one sold. This should give us about $2,000. So it'll pay for the chainsaw. It's turning out to be a lovely day outside. I can see some clouds in the sky though, so hopefully it's not going to do anything. Fortunately, I don't have to go anywhere today though. Get to work from home today. So I like that. Amazing how I'm only going 10 miles an hour with a cart load of hay. That's funny. Now, I got something to show you guys when we get on our way back. Now that we have the chainsaw. All right. There's $2,000 right there. Now, I want to show you guys this. If you remember, when I was telling you guys a few episodes ago that you could cut a tree down on property that you didn't own and you could actually sell it, technically that shouldn't be allowed to happen. But I'll show you. Okay. That literally just took the tree out. All right. So now we got this tree here. This big old tree. We will take it. We'll take it back over here to our sawmill, which we don't own. And that got us to 10 grand right there. So a few more trees like that, we could actually buy that tractor. And then it would just be the trailer that we need to buy. So let's see. Of course, then we need to buy the baler, so. Okay, let's take this one in and see how much we can get for this one. Okay, it got us 12K. It got us to 12,000. So that's good. But I really want that tractor. Now, to be fair, I could take out a loan and just buy the tractor. But I don't think that's what we want to be doing. And technically, I did technically say no loans, so. All right, let's see. Maybe this one will give us. This tree better give us a good amount of money. No, I don't think it will, though. But it better. Well, I'm gonna be so mad. Okay, that gave us $5 grand. That gave us $5 grand right there. That's good. That tree gave us $5 grand, so alright, see how much this one will give us. This is making us a little bit more money a little quicker, which is always good. I was getting a little tired of cutting grass. So, yeah. Don't worry, we will replant trees and everything too, so. Oops. All right, so we're 15 grand away from buying that tractor. Woohoo! That's awesome. All right, 15 grand. Yeah, we got this. We can do this. We can do this, ladies and gentlemen. I'll leave those trees alone. I think our best bet's going to be over here right now. Okay. Probably get us close to 5 grand. See, where's our... Oh no, don't tell me I'm lost. Go to cut down a tree and to get lost. There we go. Brilliant. Oh, okay. I'm right there at the road. All right. I'm heading the right direction. There's the road. So I haven't heard of any updates coming for Farming Simulator 25 recently, but I'm sure there probably are a couple coming. Another DLC or two. Well, you know it. Everybody's going to be talking about going all gaga over the next Farming Simulator version. That brought us in a good chunk. A little over 4 grand. So we're 10 grand away. 2 more trees like that. 2 to 3 trees, we're going to be golden. We'll take some of this guy's trees. He won't mind. It's just a tree. Besides, the old man that gave us that contract did actually tell me, nope, none of the land around here is actually owned. He owns that little lot, and that's it. And then my grandfather apparently bought that lot over here too. So they're technically the only 2 that own land here. Other than the store and whatnot, but heading the wrong way. There we go. Now I'm heading the right way. So that was interesting to find out. I didn't know about that, but... But he did tell me, technically, you could buy the entire lot, the entire land, all the land here, and do whatever you want with it. So... I'm like, okay. It's like, just please don't buy my lot, because that, at least, I guess that gives him a little bit of income, so. I told him I wouldn't do that to him. He helps us out by giving us contracts that we can make some money on here and there, and we don't buy the lot from him. That seems reasonable to me. Okay, that gets us up to 27. 27 grand, that's good. He just hit this. Because I want that darn tractor. Now, do we got anything like that over here that we can... whack down? Got that one. Yeah, we got this one here we could whack down. Yeah, we got a couple. Now, I did discover that keeping the branches on, oddly enough, seems to give you more money. Don't ask me why. I don't know. But for some odd reason, it does seem to give you a little bit more money. And I know people have tried it and it didn't for them, but every time I've tried it, it gives me more money for some reason. So I don't know why. And maybe it's not really that big an amount. You know, that could be. So that's why I've been leaving the... Ooh, 31 grand, guys. 31 grand. That's awesome. We're going to get that tractor. Woohoo! And then we just got to go after that trailer. Oh, it's going to be so good to have a tractor on the farm, guys. It really will. You have no idea. I think this one will give us what we want. There we go. This tree should give us the tractor, guys. Where's the building? Right there. This should give us the tractor. And then we just got to work on getting the trailer. Which we can do that next episode. So at least now our farm is starting to see equipment that we need. $34,000, ladies and gents. 34 grand. Let's see. How much? 34.8. Ooh, we're just short. We're getting that tractor today. We're one tree short, guys. One tree short. I imagine that. Alright, so we will get the tractor today. We'll go and cut down one more tree. That'll give us the tractor. I will do some baling off camera and get that all ready. Maybe what I'll do is I'll just go and sell it off. Yes, it won't matter. Alright. So this tree should do it. But what I will do is off camera, I will do the rest of the baling, I promise. And I will probably just go ahead and sell off those bales so that we don't have to do it. Or I will bring them up to the sell point and then we can do it next episode. Because we're still gonna have a lot of time put into Alright, there we go. I actually did not do too bad. Alright, let's go buy this bad boy. So that'll give us 187 horsepower, which should be fine for what we need right now. I'm not going to worry about any of that. We bought this. Woohoo! Oh, ladies and gentlemen. Look at that. Our first tractor. Would you look at that? It's a John Deere 8110. That is beautiful. And I'm going to fix that cell point because I kind of do like that cell point being right here. You don't want to do that. Okay, there's our cell point right here. All right. Our cell point is set, so we do not have to worry about that. All right, ladies and gents. We have done it. We have bought our first tractor. So the next thing to do each day is to check now to see if we are going, what we're going to be doing. The next thing obviously is going to probably be the bale loader, which 20 grand should not be much for us to get to. So that'll be our next goal is 20 grand or 20,500. That'll be our next goal. That'll allow us to get the rest of the bales off of here pretty quickly. So I will work on that. I'll do some more baling off camera and whatnot, and we'll go from there. But that being said, I do hope you enjoyed today's video as we look at our lovely John Deere 8110. I'm so excited. We got our first tractor, ladies and gents. So, that being said, if you enjoyed today's episode, and I hope you did, please be sure to hit the like and the subscribe button. Smash that bell notification icon to let yourself know when the next video comes out. And be sure to share the link to the channel with your family, your friends, your colleagues, your coworkers, your pet kitty cat, pet puppy dog, pet parakeet, pet bunny rabbit, pet guinea pig, pet koala bear, pet panda bear, pet polar bear, pet chimpanzee or monkey or orangutan. I don't know. But by sharing, what I do know is by sharing the link to the channel with others, by smashing that bell notification icon to let yourself know when the next video comes out, and by hitting the like and the subscribe buttons, you're helping the channel grow, and you're helping our community grow as well. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I will see y'all in the next episode of A Farm from Scratch, right here on the New Galaxy Gamers channel. Happy gaming!